Hello! Well, I'm not going anywhere, but it's time for a quiz on Exodus. I think you'll do all right. 20 questions. Let's begin. Question 1. What was the name of Moses' brother? Was it Amram, Aaron, Joshua, or Jehoram? Yes, that was Aaron. You can check in Numbers 26. Question 2. Who rescued Moses from the ark of bulrushes? Was it Pharaoh's daughter, Pharaoh's maid, Pharaoh's wife, or Pharaoh's mother? And that was Pharaoh's daughter in Exodus chapter 2. Question 3. What did the Israelites borrow from their neighbours? Was it jewels, milk, lamb, or earthen pots? And they borrowed jewels in Exodus chapter 3, 11, and 12. Question 4. How many plagues did God send on Egypt? Was it 5, 10, 15, or 20? And there were 10 plagues. You'll find them in Exodus chapters 7 to 11. Question 5. What was the second plague? Was it frogs, water that turned to blood, locusts, or darkness? And the second plague was frogs. You'll find it in chapter 8 of Exodus. Question 6. After Aaron turned his rod into a serpent, what happened to those transformed by Pharaoh's magicians? Were they consumed by fire? They fell into dust? Aaron's rod swallowed them? Or they attacked Pharaoh? And it was that Aaron's rod swallowed them in Exodus chapter 7. Question 7. What sea did the Israelites cross through to escape the Egyptians? Was that the Dead Sea, Black Sea, Red Sea, or the Sea of Galilee? That was the Red Sea in Exodus chapter 13. Question 8. Where did the Israelites find the water was too bitter to drink, where God caused it to become sweet? Was that Marah, Elim, Horeb, or Midian? And that was Marah in Exodus chapter 15. Question 9. What bird did God provide for meat in the wilderness? Was it a pigeon, quail, turtle dove, or raven? That was the quail in Exodus chapter 16. Question 10. What guided the Israelites through the wilderness? Was it a star in the sky? Moses had visions telling him where to lead the people? A pillar of cloud and of fire? Or Moses had a map? And no maps, just a pillar of cloud and of fire in chapter 13. Question 11. When there was no water to drink, how did Moses provide it? Was it from a fleshy plant, from earthen jars, from his rod, or from a rock? The water came from a rock in Exodus chapter 17. Question 12. The Israelites were given the 10 Commandments on which mountain? Was it Mount Sinai, Mount Nebo, Mount Olives, or Mount Ararat? That was Mount Sinai in chapter 19 of Exodus. Question 13. What is the 7th commandment? Is it, thou shalt not covet, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery, or thou shalt not bear false witness? And that is, thou shalt not commit adultery, as found in Exodus chapter 20. Question 14. What was on top of the Ark of the Covenant? Was it 2 cherubim, candlestick, golden bowl, or Aaron's rod? That was 2 cherubim, as evidenced in Exodus chapter 25. Question 15. On what type of stone were the 12 children of Israel to have their names engraved? Was it emerald, onyx, sapphire, or jade? That was onyx. You find the reference in Exodus chapter 28. Question 16. What colour was the priest's robe? Was it red, or blue, or scarlet, or purple? That was blue in Exodus chapter 28. Question 17. What compelled the Israelites to form and worship the golden calf? Was it that they wanted to make a statue to the Lord? They created it as repentance for their sins? They made it as a symbol of their freedom from slavery? Or they didn't know what had happened to Moses? Well, it was because they didn't know where Moses was in Exodus chapter 32. Question 18. Who was the man given the Spirit of God to become a craftsman to assist with the tabernacle building? Was it Caleb, Uri, Bezaleel, or Buz? And that was Bezaleel in Exodus chapter 31. Question 19. Who was Moses' successor? Was it Joshua, Caleb, Aaron, or Aholiab? Not his older brother, it was Joshua in Deuteronomy chapter 31. And question 20. For how many years did the Israelites wander in the wilderness? Was it 20, 30, 40, or 50? Yes, you definitely got that one right. That's 40 years. That's told in Joshua chapter 5. So how did you do? Let me know if it was easier for you. And until next time, goodbye and God bless.